Today we're going to be doing a walk around and test drive video on this 1966 Le Mans hardtop. I love the color combination on this car, red with the white interior, bucket seats, and console. Great driving car too. The previous owner drove this car about 3 hours to the dealership to sell it to us. So it tells you a lot about how the car is mechanically.
Yeah, neat low mileage car. While Dalton opens up the hood, this is original interior, pretty much 100%. There's no doubt about it. You got some seam splits, stuff like that. The odometer shows 58,404 miles. Very well possible original 58,000 mile car. And that's what the previous owner had told me. He had it for 22 years, Dalton. We'll get to that a little bit later. It's a really neat car and in driver condition. As we go through this, the previous owner has owned this car for the past 21 years. Like Dalton said, he drove it to our dealership about 3.5 hours, so really is a good car you can jump in and enjoy. Before he bought it from a collector, had a bunch of Pontiacs, so those miles he told me were actual miles as far as he knew. So car has been repainted, but the interior is all original. As we go underneath the hood, it's got the correct coated engine. I believe this to be the original engine. Power steering, power brakes, inner fenders. When they did do the repaint, they did take all the fenders and stuff off. It looks nice. Bottom of the hood, nice and solid, original sheet metal still there. What's also kind of cool is no one cloned this to a GTO. They just left it 100% original, 326 Power Glide. This is the second Power Glide that we did today. The 68 Camaro is 327 two-barrel, 210 horsepower Glide.
And I really don't mind the Power Glides. You know, they get kind of a bad rep, but really they're a really strong transmission.
They're a strong enough transmission.
Go as fast as you want to go.
Exactly. Everyone uses them for race cars. So really cool car. It stays nice and cool. The gaps on this one, another great car. Go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. You're going to see just how solid this car is underneath. Very solid car. Back of the hood lines up nicely. Sticks up just a tiny little bit there, but both of our gaps are in great shape.
It is a much older repaint, so like as we go around it, you can definitely see in some spots you can still see some kind of little like micro scratches or sand scratches, some old chips. It just doesn't have the shine it did when it was new, but a very solid car, nice straight body.
I'm guessing at least 30 years old. So it was painted like this before the previous owner bought it. We buffed it out, got a little more shine to it, but the paint's old, guys. So if you want a really nice car, you'll want to repaint it, but for a beautiful turnkey driver, I just leave it like it is.
Absolutely.
Have some fun with it. Chrome and stuff in the front's in good shape. Body is very straight as you look up and down the sides. It's got a set of old school rally wheels on it, raised white letter tires. That's another thing if a guy wants to change the look a little bit, but you know what, it's a good looking car just the way it is. Bottom of this front fender is rust free, corner of the door is awesome. As we go to the very back here, it's just got a few little paint blemishes right there, but it lines up awesome. Quarter panel is great. Again, our door gap is really nice from top to bottom. We do have some little chrome blemishes on the original door handles. Looks to me like he was a vinyl top car, is what I'm guessing, or it was a painted top. Either one. It was a two-tone with the vinyl top chrome there. Little flaw in the original bumper, a little ding there, but other than that, the bumpers shine up really well. We do have some little pitting on the tail light chrome, but you know, for original, it's in good shape.
Definitely just a good survivor car with probably one repaint.
Yeah, it was.
A couple of chips there.
Yep, and I think I don't think red was the original color. I think it was a color change. We tried to, like I said, we buffed it out. Kind of a little aggressive here and burnt through in 2 spots down there to the original primer. And that's the only spots that happened to, but like I said, if you buff it just a little too aggressively, and that's exactly what happened. Like I said, when they did the color change on it, I think it was a blue car from the factory is what the code came, but when they did the color change, I mean, they took everything apart and jammed it properly. Left the original interior, and there's no doubt it's 100% original. No one even changed out the original chrome armrest bases, and look at the pads. I mean, the pad's still in nice shape except for a couple tiny little cracks up here. You know, the white interior's yellowed a little bit. Carpet's even original. Check that out. And I don't think that's a 158,000 mile carpet. You can tell it's just a little bit, still soft and pliable, but it's just a, you see it's wore a little bit there. It's got seat belts for 2 in the back. Again, everything's bone stock original back here. Headliner's in really good shape. I don't see any rips or tears or no mouse damage, nothing like that. The paint on the dash is still good. The light works in here, and it's got the original owner's manual still. Original steering wheel. Power antenna. Rear speaker. Factory console. Does have a crack in the dash pad, and the dash pad is super nice except for right here. It's got a big crack there. Other than that, the rest of it's in great shape as well. Visors are nice and tight. Rear view mirror is perfect still. Door shut great, line up nice. There's a burn through right here too, right on the very edge.
If you stand back like 2-3 feet,
like right here.
It looks like it's got a really good shine out in the sun.
It does. I mean, you could look like you could go to any car show and car cruise and just be super, super proud of it. But it's just right when you get up top, you can see all the little micro scratches and stuff. Also, I remember seeing, it must be on the other side, one of the letters is broke on the other side. Lower quarter's awesome. It's got 4 little rust bubbles right there. Again, for 30-year-old paint, as far as the body goes, it's in great shape. Door fits really nicely. Corner of the doors had just a little bit of work done. Actually, it's not. It's seam sealer right there. There's just your seam sealer starting to split apart a little bit. Nice, huh?
Yeah, good car. It's a nice survivor. You know, you don't see them often in this original condition.
Stitching's coming loose a little bit here. Seat backs are original. Other than that seam split, I mean, even going in and out of the original seats, Dalton, there's no way that's 158,000 miles. They would be wore out in the bolster, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
This interior's had more damage just to sun than it has wear in and out.
Yep.
For sure, here you go. 58,000 miles, and listen to how that thing starts.
Yeah. There's so much potential with this car. You could get it in and drive it and enjoy it just how it is, or you can, you know, do some little things as you enjoy it and make it even better. That's the beauty of old cars.
I think throw some like torque thrust wheels, and I was going to do that, you guys. Thought about putting some different wheels and tires on it. We can't do it to every car. Like I said earlier in another car, a Camaro that we were doing, I mean, everyone has their own choice of what they like. You know?
Yep.
They put one set of wheels on and the next guy wants something different.
Yep.
We chose to leave this one the way it was. Gas gauge works, speedometer works. This thing's actually pretty quick. I think it's still a 2-barrel too. I think this was in
brake stop perfect.
Oh yeah, look at that. No pull either way. Really nice tight shifter too, and not wore out at all.
Yeah.
What's nice about these low mileage cars, they pretty much drive themselves. You know, they just go so nice down the road.
Kick down works. That reminds me of this nice little grandma car. You know, gets it, goes down the road awesome.
That's a cool car.
Sounds good.
$65 miles an hour. Drives excellent.
Nice car. Check this one out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description. Thank you for watching.